I was so tired of thinking I had no control around food. I was sick of stress eating every time I had a bad day or life threw a curveball, like when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I've shared before that I gained 30 pounds in the first month of my diagnosis. That's because I was stress eating throughout the entire month of December that year in 2013. And at the end of that month, I knew I had to do something different. And it took a while, but I went to work to find a way to change my habit of stress eating. And what I discovered along the way is that what really needed to happen is I needed to change my relationship with food. I needed to heal the toxic relationship with food that I'd had since I was a kid. Because if I'm being really honest, I started eating emotionally when I was in elementary school. Food became a form of comfort at a really early age. And a lot of that stemmed from the idea that food was restricted. I was already looking to lose weight like at the age of 10. And so that restrictive mentality around food kind of prepared me for a really toxic relationship with food and like a lack mentality and wanting to use food for comfort. And that just grew over time. You see, in order to heal my relationship with food, I had to recognize when this started, how it started, and how it developed into what it was at the time. And while that was hard to see and there were lots of tears shed, it was actually the start of the healing journey. It was helpful. It's one of those things, like once you see it, you can't unsee it, but then you can start the process of changing it. And now I live a life where I'm in charge. I make the choices. Food no longer has a say. I mean, in truth, food never did have a say because let's face it, the food voices are just thoughts. They're thoughts that we've let run wild. Before I go on another tangent, let me just say that I created a program that helps people change the relationship with food and also change the relationship with their bodies. It's all about putting you in the driver's seat, putting you in charge, and having that confidence that you so deserve. It's called Fat to Fierce. And it's about building a fierce mind, fierce body, and fierce heart from the inside out. And this is what helps you heal the relationship with food and your body and put you in the driver's seat. If you're tired of struggling with food and struggling every time you look in the mirror and all that negative criticism that comes along with it, then I hope you will check out the Self-Guided Program. Head to the link in my profile, click on the Fat to Fierce program. It'll take you there and tell you all about it. I created this because I know I'm not the only one who has struggled for decades. And now that I found a solution, I want to help others do the same. And listen, even if you're on medication or if you had surgery for weight loss, whatever, Fat to Fierce is an incredible component. It really complements whatever weight loss solution you're using very nicely. It'll help you learn to quiet the food voices on your own. That's powerful.